Welcome back to Lovin Dubai show and get ready for a night of pure bliss. Our guest today is set to become the first ever Emirati DJ to headline a show at Dubai's Coca-Cola Arena on the 19th of March. That's this weekend. And he's bringing his Dubai Bling friends along with him. So Lovin Dubai are also the proud sponsors of this event. Welcome back on the show, DJ Bliss.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
How's it been since we last saw you?
It's been good. I'm not gonna lie. I think I saw you guys right after the show came out, and that was really the beginning of it. And it hasn't been that long, but it feels like a long time considering, how the show's been doing. Like feeling blessed.
Yeah.
Feeling blessed or bliss?
Both. I'm feeling blessed and blessed.
But why DJ Bliss?
You know, honestly, when I was starting off DJing, I was making this business card. I had everything written down, like my email, this, that. Like the only thing I didn't have the word. So then I heard the word in like a couple of songs. Like one of them was a LL Cool J song. And I was like, Bliss. I'm like, this is a cool word. And I googled the meaning of it, and it was like amazing. Like it's like highest form of happiness. So I chose the name at that time just for that. And then years later, it made sense. Like it's how I like to feel. It's how I like people to feel when I'm DJing. It's how I like people around me to feel. Like right now, you know, I'm feeling like the bliss energy going on right now. Yeah, blissful, yeah.
Simran does that to you.
Oh, Shakir, it's you. It's all you.
Stop dropping compliments on the show.
What brings you bliss in life?
What brings me bliss? Music, for sure. Music brings me bliss. My kids bring me like extreme, I think maybe probably my kids.
You're a daddy.
Yeah, I got two. I got a 4 and a 2-year-old.
Aww.
And I think, so music was definitely my first love. Like, you know, that's my, you know, how my life kind of started. And I didn't think there was anything really, you know, better than performance and anything, but the kids, you know, like when you guys have kids one day, you'll figure it out. But kids like,
someday.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Does coffee bring you bliss anymore?
not so much. Karak, you know, I like karak in the morning. I like karak in the evening.
That's not how I
like it so much. I made a song. I should have brought, next time I come here, I'm going to bring you guys some karak.
Did you try our office karak?
Listen, you know I own a karak place, and you know I made a song about it. So if you want me to put it to the test, I will. But it's gonna be.
That's not the coffee I was talking about. But okay.
Oh, which coffee are you talking about?
I think you forgot.
Wait, hold on. No comment.
It's like PTSD seeing coffee.
She was like waiting for me to.
I didn't get it either. I was like, what? I was like, do you have a coffee?
I thought
you would have like PTSD from the word coffee.
Listen, I thought we were spilling the tea, but she wants to spill the coffee.
Yep,
that's what's going on.
So, right before we started the show, you were telling us you were working radio, right?
Yeah.
Did that lead into you DJing? And can you just walk us through that story?
Yeah, so the story is, in my high school days, during our breaks, I used to run the school radio station. So that's where it really started. And then right like end of high school, like I was not the cool kid. I wasn't part of the cool group. So I wouldn't get invited to the parties. So I'm like, how can I get invited to the parties? So I'm like, every party needs a DJ. So I started DJing, playing music. And then when I left school, I got like a gig at like a water park. And that's really like where I learned how to use the equipment. I got fired from that job, by the way.
Okay. Look at you now.
Yeah. Where's my boss at? So that's where it happened. So got into DJing while I was in university. And then right after I graduated, luckily I got my first radio job. And then it was like side by side. It was perfect because I was on radio and DJing at the same time. And then from there I went into TV and, you know, hosting and all that. So yeah, radio and TV was like my first thing, but there was a good point in my life I was doing like morning radio as well. You know, shout out to Eve from Channel 4. Like that was my co-host for a little while.
Aww, good old Eve.
I went and saw her the other day, and I was like now sitting on the other side. I'm like, Eve, this is so weird. Like I was sitting on, like we were together like interviewing other people, and now like I'm sitting on this side.
That's amazing.
Thank God it's not
such
in the
a
morning.
full circle.
Full circle.
That's such a great pairing. Eve's energy is something else altogether and always so
100%.
positive.
You know what it is, right? It's blissful.
Bliss.
Honestly, the two of you together, superpowers.
Bliss. Yes.
Honestly.
Shout out Eve. She's gonna be at the show, by the way. She's hosting. So
nice.
you know, and I wanted to make sure I brought like whoever was with me on this ride, because it was a long, tough ride, like from where we started to where we are right now. You know, maybe a lot of people just watching right now, they think like it's just Dubai Bling, but this has been a journey, like a kid
Walk
from
us
Dubai.
through it.
So you know, my journey
Why the
started.
hustle?
Yeah, the hustle is hard. You know, the city is not easy. The people think because Emirati kid from the city, everything handed to him. But actually, I went into an industry. it was very difficult because it was all non-Emiratis in the English media industry. So, I went through the DJing, I went through radio, I did TV, I was trying to do my music, I was trying to do vlogs, I was really hustling hard. And honestly, a show like Dubai Bling just gave me the platform for more eyes to be watching what I'm doing and put me in a position to be able to do, bigger and better things, which is what I always wanted to do. I wanted to travel, I wanted to wave the flag for the UAE, go out there. Like I always tell people, there's every city, if I named any city for you right now, you'd be able to say like an artist from it. If I said like Korea, like you'd say like one of the K-pop guys or whatever, or Sweden or Canada or anywhere.
Yeah.
For the UAE, we don't really have that artist. There might be some Arabic artists and, shout out to them, but like in the Western world, like there's no one like that. So the goal was always really to do that. Yeah, represent for my city. And, fortunately, this whole thing has come full circle again, to a place like Coca-Cola Arena. Like, I don't think I was able to do something like this unless I was in the position that I am today. And I'm so grateful that I can, the kid from Dubai, the whole journey, the whole story, like from those streets over there, like I can like take you on the whole tour and come here and be able to do a show in my own city. And for the first time, like a local DJ,
Woo! That's such a moment of pride.
100%.
Thank you.
It must feel insane. Your face is everywhere. Like that's all everyone's talking about. You are making history, and you're bringing all your closest friends with you along for the ride. Can you walk us through that decision? Why was that a big part of what you're doing?
It's super important. I feel like, I was telling you earlier, whoever was with me along this journey, they have to be part of whatever I do. So, like a guy like Mr. Chef Codes, like we've been DJing together 15 years. You don't understand, like having friends for 15 years is already tough.
Yeah.
Having someone in the music industry is even harder, and then being able to work together and have the love and respect for each other like that, like is super hard. So, Chef Codes, number one on the list. Then I had like, I have like 15 DJs on our DJ roster, but, I had to choose a few of them. So a guy like Kabu, again, we started a long time ago together, Keza. So that was like kind of like the first 3 DJs we started. And then the artists, like I picked the guys when I picked up the phone, I called them and I said, I want to do a song. They just said, yes, let's do it. We didn't talk about money. We didn't talk about how, it was super easy. So Daffy from Kuwait, Flipperachi from Bahrain, AO Beats from the UK.
Okay.
So those guys are all on board. Eve from Channel
Quite a
4
guest list.
hosting. Yeah. And then Dubai Bling guys, like everybody who's been showing me love and supporting me, all coming up to, make an appearance on stage. We have a surprise, by the way, but I can't tell you what it is.
Oh my God.
Tell us.
Come on, drop the exclusive.
The exclusive is that it's going to be a pretty big surprise. I hope you guys are going to be there, by the way.
What is the surprise?
We're going together.
Oh, it depends on what the surprise is. No, we're going to be there anyway.
Yeah, so if you come, like, it's going to be a pretty cool surprise. So yeah, so that's a journey of like, how I kind of got, I wish I could get more people, but I don't think it's going to be the last one that we're doing. It's the first, but definitely not the last. But want to make the stage feel blissful that night too.
Okay, so what you said about representation sound like beautiful to hear. Now, what do you say, like in this industry, there's the right kind of balance, right? Like you can't be too flexible. At the same time, you can't be too rigid on your values either, but you want to preserve your values and at the same time give the industry a leeway. Yeah. So what would you say, like, was it for you to find the right balance?
It's a continuous struggle. It's, I would compare it to Facebook and Instagram's algorithm. It's literally, you find what you need to do and it changes. Like if you don't change with time moves on, always. So it's really just, reinventing yourself, pushing, hustling, all of those things. Like if you don't do all of those things, it's going to be very difficult for it to work. And I think like anything in life, but this one's even, I think, harder and maybe needs more energy and more time, because I always tell people, if you're just a good DJ and you think that that's just going to work for you, it's not. You got to be a good DJ. You have to have good social skills. You have to good social media. You have to network. You have to, be good to people. You have to build good relations. So many things. And it's really all of those things. And don't think that just because you have all of those things, everything is going to be okay for you. No. algorithm's gonna change next year. You
Well,
know?
algorithms are unpredictable.
The
But in terms
algorithm-
of the industry, it's so demanding, right? Like it demands things of you and asks things of you that maybe you don't want to give to the industry.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it may need you to do something that it's against your values. So would you say like you have to have that flexibility in the industry?
No, I think you have to be true to yourself. You know, I always have been. You know, I'm a kid from Dubai at the end of the day. Like I didn't feel like I need to do anything beyond what my values are to have to give in. And this is the story. You know, this is what I want to do to show people that you can do it. And by the way, this show, the Coca-Cola Arena, it's bigger than just DJ Bliss and Friends live in concert. This is for like there's kids out there, DJs, who thought. Hey, listen, the only thing we're ever going to do is DJ in clubs. The only thing we're ever going to do is open up for artists. The only thing we're ever going to do is do house parties. No, it's not like that. Like after the 19th of March, you can no longer say that this is who we are and this is the only thing that we can do because there is somebody else that did it. So years from now, I want people to look back and use this as a story for them to say, hey, we can do it too. And this is not for just local kids. I'm talking about this is the first time a DJ from the city, not just Emirati, like any resident DJ, anything like that. Because we're always used to getting calls saying, hey, we're going to pay you a little bit. You're going to open up for this artist. Hey, it's good publicity for you. Why don't you get on the flyer? Clubs saying, hey, this is our budget. This is the only thing that we can do. And DJs felt like, you know, that's the only thing that we can do. But now, for the first time ever, that's going to change. So you can go back to that person and say, hey, DJ Bliss did it. You know, why can't we do it? So this is way bigger than what I'm trying to do for me. You know, this is my goal, but after this day, this is for people, this is to inspire everybody.
Amazing.
Well said. Do you feel like after this you will reach a level of self-actualization? Because like it's been a long road. You need perseverance, you need consistency, and to have that voice inside yourself just pull you through it, you know? And you've DJ'd for people like Nicki Minaj and a bunch of A-listers.
Yeah.
Is this a moment where you're gonna say, yes, I'm making my younger self proud?
I mean, absolutely yes. That's definitely what I'm gonna say. But what my attitude towards life has always been, I want more. You know, I have a video on YouTube called "The Truth About DJ Bliss." If you guys ever get a chance, watch it. So I always wanted more. I'm pretty sure after I finish this concert, I'm gonna look in the mirror and say, what's next? You know, because the sky's the limit. Like I don't want to stop. You know, if I finish this, next thing is like world tour, music, do more. So this is gonna be a big checklist. Like when people ask me the question, people always ask me, yo, what was the biggest gig or what was the biggest thing you ever did? This will definitely be one of those, but it has to be like, all right, what's next? Let's go take over the world. Like I want to be at a festival and I want to bring out the UAE flag and wave it at the festival. Because I always see DJs do it. Like they bring out the flags of their countries. So definitely going to do more. But what you said something pretty important about, you know, the road and, you know, perseverance and being consistent. And those are very important things. Like I always used to say this when I used to do vlogs, like be persistent and be consistent. Because you never know like when it's gonna happen. And people think that this story is like overnight. It's really not.
Yeah.
Like I've put in like so much work and people may think like, yeah, but you know, it was just like one thing like changed for you. You never know, right? Life is like shooting darts and then one day you're gonna hit one on the bullseye and that's the winner for you. But if you stand with like 20 darts in your hands trying to figure out which one is gonna go in there, it's never gonna work. And that's really the story of how it happens. So persistence, consistency, and you know, keep doing it and just keep trying, keep knocking on doors until someone opens the door for you.
That's amazing. And the advice you've given is just brilliant. Like keep looking forward, keep dreaming bigger, and of course, like consistency is key. And what would you tell your young self, like an advice you would give your young self, seeing as where you are now?
I would say, don't give up. I know it looks like it's not gonna happen. I know it may seem like it's a long road, and you know there are gonna be days where you're gonna feel like it's not gonna happen. But I promise you, if you keep doing it, something good's gonna come out of it.
So blissful, so wise.
Now season 2.
I was actually gonna. I was about to.
We just want to know what season 2.
I was listening to you speak outside earlier, eavesdropping, and you're like, "Yeah, this season is gonna be twice as good." And I was like, "Oh my god, I need to hear more." What can you tell us?
So honestly, I can't say much about it. All I can say is that I'm super excited to be on season 2.
Oh.
Hold on, what do I have to
I'm sure you're
I'm
excited.
super excited to be on season 2.
He's been given a script.
Yeah, honestly, I can't say much about it, but, the news is out. We are doing season 2, and I'm super happy to be a part of it. And, all our friends and who are back on the show as well, like, it's going really well. It's really exciting for me because when you go into, like, season 1, like, first thing that you're doing, you don't know what to expect. You don't know what the reaction is going to be. You don't know how it's going to happen. And then when you come back, it's like anything, like even like a sport, for example. When you learn paddle, then suddenly you come back, like everything's amazing, moves and all that. So that from that side of it, it's a lot better. But I will tell you this, and maybe you guys will like it. This past couple of weeks has been super tough trying to manage like doing all of this together, like putting on this concert and like having a schedule and I have businesses and other stuff going on in my life as well. Has been like pretty tough, but it's moments like this, honestly, like meeting guys like you, getting this energy back. No, I'm serious, by the way. Like, the last couple of days been super tough, but coming here today and you guys, giving me this motivation and saying this thing and hosting me, like it really just makes me feel a lot better and like getting ready for this concert, gonna give it like even more energy now.
You are a major celebrity. We are honored to have you here. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it for real.
So we can expect like amplified drama, more cast members.
What about the wedding? Will we see Ibrahim's wedding?
Are we going to see the concert on the thing? The concert.
What can you say? What can you say? Come on.
Do we have like tape?
By the way, you said like the schedules and everything are like coinciding. Does it really become intrusive, the filming, or is it just like follows you through your daily routines and daily lives?
It's a mixture of both. It's not like a regular like schedule, and it's not like follow you. It's reality. It's part of real life. What we do, but it's not like, hey, we're going to work like it's 8 o'clock. They don't tell me to come to anywhere at 8 o'clock in the morning like some people.
I wonder who they are. Well,
I don't think I've ever. There's an exclusive for you. I have never been called to go anywhere at 8 o'clock.
You work in radio, morning radio.
No, I mean as part of the filming.
You know what? You got to talk to our boss about this.
Is he there? Oh, okay. Well.
No,
It was an 8:30 sometimes. It was maybe a 9, but 8.
But guess what? We appreciate you being here. We know the road is super long, traffic, all that. But guess what? We appreciate you.
Thank you.
We're here to support you.
Thank you.
We're gonna see you on the 19th.
I appreciate it.
And we wish
at the Coca-Cola Arena.
Yes, let's make history together. It's gonna be the first time, and I want everybody to come there. I'm glad you guys are coming as well. And this is gonna be monumental. Like I have a super special show for you. Like this is not gonna be just a DJ booth and some people in the audience. Like this is full production, dancers, light, special effects, like screens. It's gonna be the works.
It's gonna be blissful.
It's gonna be a blissful night.
If we weren't going already, we'd go again.
Guys, thank you.
Before you wrap up,
what's up?
I'm gonna tell you one thing. All right, I can't talk much about Dubai Blank Season 2, but what I will promise you guys, as soon as we get back on doing press tours and like talking, I'm gonna come here first.
Okay,
that's
so
my pinky promise.
Pinky promise.
That means there's some drama brewing.
I'm so excited.
A lot of drama
I can't say much right now, but as soon as I can, because you guys showing me the Lovin, I'm showing you the Lovin right back.
Okay, but it's gonna be candid, unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
Tea, coffee.
We're gonna spill the tea, the coffee, the karak. We're gonna spill everything. I'm bringing some karak with me. Like it's gonna be karak tasting going on.
With soy milk.
All of it. We do that, by the way, at Karak Inc. We do, well, not soy, we do almond, coconut, and
done.
This is a whole other conversation. Next time, it's Karak Talks.
And on Instagram, it's DJ Bliss, right?
DJ Bliss Dubai on Instagram, yeah.
Woo!
Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here.
I appreciate
we
it.
appreciate you. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
the vibes.
Thank you, man.
Guys, that is it from us. We will be back here, same time, same place tomorrow. And check out DJ Bliss's night of adventure, bliss, joy, and just party.
Vibes.
Yes.
Yeah.
19th at the Coca-Cola Arena.
Yes.
Be there or be square.
And we